Hey guys. Hi, we're doing a spontaneous live stream today. Very spontaneous. I haven't scheduled this one in YouTube. It was that spontaneous. So I don't know how many of you will turn up because I'm also streaming from the time I usually finish. So maybe there'll be new people here today. If I'm streaming at a different time than usual. I'm seeing new names that I've never seen before in the live stream. So that means that I'm streaming to a whole new group of people than I normally don't. Because normally I stream around 4 p.m. till 6. Yeah, it's easier for the UK to join. And the Americans. I haven't got that many Asian viewers, so shouldn't be an issue. I never ever look on this Sims merch store. I've never purchased anything from it before. I'm eating my leftover Chinese from last night. I'm sorry. This is their new pre-order. I can tell you right now, these plastic lamps are worth like, they must be worth like $5 max. Like I've got lamps like this that I've just been gifted. They're like those lamps that you get from vape shops. This is so like horrendous. Look how expensive that is. $100 for a shitty little wall lamp. Mate, you're taking the piss. I can see why I've never bought anything from this. Hey guys, if you're joining. That's a cute bag, right? Is it worth $50? Definitely not. That's for sure. Is the keychain included? Yeah, it is. That's surprising for EA. That's a cute jumper design. It's expensive. When what material it is? Acrylic polyester nylon. They couldn't even do a fucking Jesus Christ. $60 and there's not a fucking drop of cotton in there. What about the t-shirt? Is there any cotton in that? Oh, that's 100% cotton. That's funny. What's this hoodie? Yeah. I'm not even going to make one of those. If I wanted to, I could make a YouTube video buying Sims 4 merch so you don't have to, just so I could claim it on my tax expense. It's not even worth it. Plum Bob pillow, $40 for that little thing. Nah, I'd rather get a fake one off Etsy. Yeah, Temu shit. Hi everyone that's joining. We're doing builds today. We're finishing off the save file that I've done. We've got 2 lots left. And we've got to create a sim. What should we do first? Create the sim or finish the build? What would you rather do? I've done a poll on YouTube. Can't do a poll on Twitch, sorry. They rejected my affiliate status on Twitch. I don't know why. It's like 50-50, the poll. How interesting. Most of you seem to want, by most, I mean 55% of you want me to do Create a Sim first. So it's 50-50. Hi everyone joining. I see all your names. How's it going? So my hack for making hot Sims, guys, is to not make it. So if you type in sexy, right, ignore sexy Linda, find somebody that looks hot and you can basically just copy them, which is what I usually like to do. So for our video today, they're making a hot dumb blonde. She's gonna be like Paris Hilton dumb blonde stereotype. Do we like this one? Because what I like to do, okay, I like to find, this is my CAS hack. I steal off the gallery like a sim like this, right? And then I go to play with genetics, randomize a twin. So because I don't want to steal them fully, but I just want to steal like the face shape. So I normally just like do that and then get rid of the original sim. And then we have like a solid base to work with, right? So no realistic body image standards here. Not a single one. This is like my ditzy blonde sim. She's just going to be, you know, she's just really ditzy and stuff. The story is, if you didn't watch the last episode of our Let's Play, is that we've got a big haunted mansion that she's inherited, but she didn't really want this mansion, so now she's stuck with it. So in the house that we've built, we've added some just kind of like really old-fashioned rundown furniture where the house is like falling to pieces. But she's got some of her like cute pink stuff that she's moved in. I think they're a bit too big, aren't they? Yeah, they never look as attractive in cash. I just feel like we need to do something else. She doesn't look normal. Why doesn't she look normal? They always look weird coming out of No, they do, don't they? They always look weird. From CAS to Create a Sim mode. And in fact, even in Create a Sim mode to live mode, they always look different too. Should we make her more snatched? She's got a bit of Botox. Is the jaw a bit... She looks like odd. Why does she look... I don't want this sim. She looks odd. Am I calling her ugly? Yeah, she's the ugliest thing I've seen in my life. She looks ditzy and perfect. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it. Wonder what randomly generated surprises we'll find today. So basically, the story is she's just like this ditzy blonde, and she's like, you know, I just want to find a rich man, bake cookies, and now we're stuck in this haunted mansion. Like, she hates her life. The only frustrating thing is We do have to work with base game only for this save file. In terms of CAS anyway, they have to be base game only sims. Which means we don't have that much to work with, do we? In terms of just like style and stuff, which is really frustrating. So all my base game townies just have like the same hairstyles. We give her this one, why not? The first one was like Whoville, wasn't it? I'm eating leftover Chinese. British Chinese food, not real. Hi everyone joining. I hope you're having a nice evening. Or morning if you're American. Oh, K-pop, the K-pop mod, I've still got that installed. We'll pretend we didn't see that thing about the K-pop mod. It may or may not be for a video that may or may not be coming out soon, which is exciting. We like her makeup, guys. I don't know anything about makeup, so I just kind of like, you guys do need to use this thing here. Look at that. Look how much that makes her face pop just by adding that. Hi guys, thank you for joining. We're live streaming on Twitch and YouTube today. I'm reading the chat for both of them. Yeah, I actually had a lot of fun recording my K-pop star video. Do you guys want to see the thumbnail or do you not care? If you don't care, you don't care. It's fine. It's lunchtime for you. Nice. Should we put our head to toe and coach? This is my thumbnail. Do you like it? For my K-pop Let's Play. Should we put our head to toe and coach drip? My save file, there's no realistic body image standards. Like all of my sims look perfect. They all look supermodel, unrealistic standards. That's what my save file's about. You like it? Good. She's wearing this, right? This is like the best base game top for girls in The Sims 4, isn't it? This coach gets really nice. Can we put her in it? Look at these weird, dirty nails. Ugh. I mean, to be fair, they've just got like a normal nail swatch there. The reason why we are only doing base game is because this is a part of my base game save file. So we can't actually have the builds. I've already done builds, so if I just type in a lot name, hang on. I've already done like a build, which is like 80% complete, but you've got to finish in doing it. But I need it to be base game friendly because it's Willow Creek. So there's two versions of the builds. There's the base game version and there's a pack version. On these lives, we're making the pack version. Basically. Would she wear a necklace? We don't have much in the base game, do we? Silver heart. Watch Hallmark movie heroine. What does that mean? Hey. Is that a wedding ring? She can't have that. This live started 18 minutes ago. I didn't bother scheduling it today. I couldn't be bothered. And I didn't really know if I was going to stream. So I thought I won't let you guys down and say I'm going to do it when I might not. So I just decided to do it randomly. And we'll see how it goes. If you are just joining, we're making our Ditzy Blonde sim. We're making our Ditzy Blonde sim for our like save file. And she only wears pink. Nothing else. Yeah, we're not almost done. We've just started. I'm just eating my dinner because we've just started, obviously. All of my Sims sleep in their makeup as well. All of them. Gosh, it's really hard with just like the base game alone. Isn't it? This is a new dress, isn't it? I haven't seen it before. And that one. Should we make her wear that poo font thing? With her arms hanging out. With some trainers. That's so Gen Z. Look at how the arms are just hanging out. How does she walk? With the arms out. That's funny as fuck. This is the most chopped outfit they've just lazily fucking put in. I'm eating leftover Chinese for dinner. You guys will be excited to see my dessert. Yeah, I'll keep you guys on your toes. She's basically like a Barbie, yeah. Pretty much. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Ken. Sure, Ken. I think it'd be kind of funny if we made her wear the flower glasses. Is this nice for a hot body outfit? What is this? She's not wearing that. She's only allowed like hot pink. If it doesn't exist, she's not allowed to wear it. We could just copy her everyday outfit over to hot weather. Is that lazy? It's kind of lazy, isn't it? Oh well. Cold weather is the worst category when you've got base game only. The butterfly glasses are base game, but they are from an event. Also, guys, I can't recommend enough, like, remove the categories from the, like, search thing, because you'll find so much more, like, these jeans, these cool Coach jeans, are not coming under the cold weather, even though they're, like, literal jeans. They make her bum look very flat. Or she just got a flat booty. She kind of reminds me of 2000s girls, and, like, in those days, having a little bum was better. Although I feel like these days, having a little bottom is becoming more trendy again, isn't it? Before it was trendy to have like a really, really like big bum, like curvaceous figure. Whereas now having a flat figure is coming back into fashion again, isn't it? Guys, what are we calling her name? And we're not calling her Candy, but she needs a dumb blonde name. Oh my god, I love the movie House Bunny. Guys, think of names. Dixie names. First name and surname. What names have you guys come up with? And we're going to try my Candy. Do you like my sweatshirts from Kenzo? I won't tell you how much it was, because I don't want to know, but it was a lot. We've got this. I'm still reading the names. Keep the names coming. This is Yakult flavored sweeties. You can see at the bottom. Like Yakult flavored gummy sweets from Korea. I can read in Korean. I don't know what it means, but I can actually read it, you know? Yogurt jelly. Oh, yogurt jelly. What's on my t-shirt? It's a Studio Ghibli t-shirt. Do you like it? It's got all the Studio Ghibli movies on it. You guys are coming up with some great names. We also need a surname that sounds ditzy and blonde as well. Oh, so it looks like cola bottles. Looks like the cola bottles. Smells like Yakult. Do you guys like the taste of Yakult? Oh. Mmm. These are nice. I got these from I think it's called K-Town. I think it's a Korean supermarket chain in the UK. Okay. You guys have come up with a lot of good ones. Secrets of the Moon Turret. You said Destiny. And I think Destiny sounds like a really ditzy blonde name. You all gave me fantastic answers. I love Destiny. What about a surname? Destiny what? It has to be gallery appropriate. If you want to add Destiny Dynasty. If you want to add tits. If you want to add something Dicky. Dickin' butt. Dixon butt. Dummy. Destiny dummy. Destiny Lush. I love Destiny Lush. That sounds so fucking stupid. Adam, we're doing that. So traits. Clumsy, of course. She's a ditzy dumb blonde. Cancel me. We're living up to stereotypes today. It has to be base game only traits. You guys are just giving me porn star names. It's so funny. So what can we do? Mean? Because she's like a mean girl. Materialistic. Clumsy, materialistic. Mean. It's so annoying that we can only have 3 traits in The Sims 4 still. Like, it's crazy. Why is it flashing like this? Stop flashing. The game won't let me save household. Oh. What should we do as an aspiration? Popularity. Like lots of friends. I feel like that one's obvious. Preferences. She likes pink. She's a simple girl. She likes pink. And I'm going to make her hate shabby decor, vintage decor, and like cute. Because she's living in like an old-fashioned home and I want her to fucking hate it. A lot of you guys are saying mean, so we'll make her mean. Her name is so stupid. I love it. Before we continue, I'm just going to delete the K-pop mod and UI cheats extension. And start again. Because the mods aren't, well, they are updated, but I don't want to ruin the save file. You're happy to answer your question, Vera. Today I recorded 3 videos. And tomorrow I'm going to edit them all. This is how I'm able to touch grass. I pre-record videos and then upload them. Feel like it's the best way to go about it. So I can have a work-life balance. No problem. I enjoy making videos. And I'm not stopping. Right, it's Cypress Terrace. Okay. So hashtag Cypress Terrace Satch as a hashtag. Upload to the gallery. Right. And we made this family the other day. Well, we made them about 4 times. Apparently, we get rid of all those. So now, there we go. We've got the sim and we've got the house that she lives in. So let's chuck her in there. Now, the house is supposed to be haunted. So I don't know if we should make a ghosting cast or if we should just leave it. So this is a lot. If you didn't watch the live yesterday, you'll see there's a sofa out here. Okay, and you'll see around the back, dirty pool, and there's a bed outside the back. Why is there a bed? So when you come in, it's like messy shit. She basically inherited this house. And she's like, I don't fucking want to live here. Like, I fucking hate it. This is bullshit. Like, get me out of here now. She hates it. So there's just all this shit, cobwebs everywhere. But she's put her own touch. So like the sofa that's thrown out, she's put her own pink jelly sofa in there. She was like, nah, I'm having that in there, mate. And this is our kitchen and her pink laptop and her like Alexa speaker in the kitchen. And we've also given her the rundown appliances, so she can't use them unless she fixes them up. And then this is her bedroom. So she's put her own bed in there, but she's got some of the old furniture. So it's just like a mix of the old and the new. Bathroom's pretty disgraceful as well. What we've got to do now is put something up here. What should we put up here, guys? What do you think would be a good thing to put up here? Yeah, the house is base game friendly. You just search Cypress Terrace, hashtag Cypress Terrace Satch. And you will get the lots, but the furniture is not base game friendly that I've put in. So you get the base game friendly shell that you can furnish yourself, but this specific one is not. So guys, what do we put in here and up here? Seance table. What we didn't think of before, which we should have done, is a suitcase, right? I feel like she would have bought a suitcase here. And it's got all of her stuff in. Right, that makes so much sense, doesn't it? A vlogging room. I think she vlogs from a dirty attic. You could do. Corpse of Judith Ward. I mean, we've already done 2 seance tables in this whole neighborhood already. How many people here are doing seances? What did the life and death pack come with? What shit have you got for me? Oh, before we do that, we will put in some tombstones. I feel like as a part of the lore for here as well, we should have it, right? So that there's a crow. I think with the house, she was forced to inherit a fucking crow, and she's like, why have I got this crow? I don't want a crow, and I've got a fucking crow. Do you know what I mean? Should we give her a journal for a vanity table? I know it won't go on there. We'll put it on here. Maybe we could do something with it. Well, she's unpacked some of her clothes from her suitcase. What could we... Yeah, I'm thinking we actually put the crow. Wouldn't that be kind of funny? What is the crow categorized as? Because it's not under activities and skills. What on... Oh, pets. Should we add the crow? And it's like when she got the house, she inherited this fucking crow. And she's like, I don't want this fucking crow in my house, but she's just got to deal with it. Don't you guys think that would be really funny? I just think that would be so funny. That like with the house, she had to inherit the crow. And she's like, I just don't want to deal with this shit. But she's got it. You guys want a cow plant? Like that? Yeah? I think that's kind of funny, isn't it? A ghost cow plant. And, yeah, I think we should just do the Get Famous vlogging thing because she's like a vlogger. So should we just have it that she just like uses this old attic for vlogging or something? Because I can't think of anything else. Oh, it was under electronics. I can't think of anything else that we would do with the space. What is the difference between these two objects? There's no difference, is there? In fact, I'm going to actually take one of the dining chairs from in here and use it here. Like she's just dragged it up. Or should we put it down here because she's too lazy to go into the attic? Should we make it so that she's too lazy to walk all the way up there, isn't she? Yes, she is. So it's just like this shit here. Yeah, she has a YouTube channel about moving into their house and she documents her experiences. Maybe that could be like the fun little gameplay element of it all. I'm even going to put that lamp. You know which one I'm on about. This one, right? As a part of her little space. This Neo is the desk from the Get Famous pack, which allows you to do YouTube stuff and vlogging. You guys were saying yesterday we got the jelly sofa, but we haven't got the like thing that goes with it. Wow. We'll put that in here. Like on a, this is her little YouTube space, right? And she's just making do. She's like, I can't deal with this shit situation I'm in, but we're just going to deal with it, right? We're just going to deal with it. And here's also her dealing with it. She's just got this shit and she's like, I'm going to do whatever it takes. I love it. I think this place is awesome. Yeah, I miss Bonehilda having a coffin. I'm so surprised we didn't get it in The Sims 4. EA will do anything other than like what Simmers want. Basically. They'll do everything apart from what we want. So now I got packs. I can put some dead trees and shit in here. Although I don't like the dead trees. I think they look crap. This one's alright. Don't like most of them though. We'll put dead bushes and stuff around here, right? And then I think we'll actually get another grave. Am I looking forward to Paralives? Absolutely. Yeah, do you think she'd have a Sims YouTube channel? What are you trying to say about Simmers that are all ditzy and blonde? We're all fucking talentless. That's why we play The Sims all day. I mean, you're not wrong. And then, yeah, we'll just put like a little plant out this one. This one is special. It's significance in some weird way. It's abandoned and haunted, Lala Loops. Both. I really wish we had mowing the lawn added to The Sims 4. There is a mod that lets you grow grass. It's not the same though, is it? So yeah, this is kind of like a fixer-upper build as well. It's a kind of house that, like, in terms of like having gameplay in mind, it would be fun if you guys downloaded it and you played as a sim, and the more money that she earned through her YouTube stuff, the more money she had to renovate the build and stuff. I don't know. It'd just be a cool kind of gameplay thing, wouldn't it? I just like the idea of doing something like that. The bed by the pool is there because she threw it out. She didn't want it there. She put her own pink bed in there because she wanted her pink bed, so she threw that shit out. So I think I'm kind of happy with this build. I just love how shit it looks. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like a running theme with me and my builds, I just like to make everything look fucking shit. It's like a hobby for me. I just can't help it. I just love it when my Sims have miserable lives. Is that bad? It's not as bad as the shit you guys get up to. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm happy with this one. Right. Yeah, Instant Gaming is safe. That's why I work with them, and I'm sponsored by Instant Gaming. They do cheap games. So now we are doing Oakenstead, and this one is going to be empty, I think. Or do you guys think we should make a house to go live in here? It's quite a big lot. I don't know if we should actually have a house to live in here. Or if we should just keep it entirely empty so that you can move in your own big family. This is going to be tough work, man. There's no doors, no windows. Like, it's going to be a fucking big one. Big job. This is a big daddy build, isn't it? Big motherfucker build. I like keeping it white. Or do we go brown? Yeah, with some people, Instant Gaming asks you to confirm your card information, but they don't ask to see your address or anything. It's just to see your date of birth. That's the only thing they want to see if they do ask for it. Yeah, we're going to use the whatever pack this was from, Growing Together, because this is good. Yeah, because that's why I also didn't want to work with them for years. I was like, that sounds dodgy to me. It's really important for me with like those bigger brandy deals like Instant Gaming, because I work with them, you know, like all the time, right? Like all the time. So it's really important for me to make sure that I can trust them, which is why I did not work with them for like 2 years, because I was like, I just can't trust this shit. But it's all good now. Yeah, they just want to verify like your name and stuff. I really am excited to do this build, guys. I think it's going to be awesome, don't you? The woods don't match, but you've got to compromise sometimes. Yeah, so many rooms. This one is already on the gallery. Type in hashtag Oakenstead Satch and you'll find it. If you want to also do your own version. Growing Together come with pillars. It did. Does it match the colors of these? Yes. I love a Growing Together house. As a hashtag, you got to search it. Hi, Moxie. You guys are such a nice vibe. It's fun, isn't it? In the past, I used to get caught up in hate comments for like a couple months, and then I realized something very interesting. I learned a lot from like hate and stuff, but I think the most interesting one is like who actually turns up and watches my videos every day or whatever. It's not the haters. So why do I care what they think? They're not coming. Do you know what I mean? That's how I learned to not get involved or give a shit. I think it's better we do some like reddish wood, isn't it? I don't have a household planned for this one yet. Either we can create a household together, or we just leave it open and be like make it like a big house for the player to put their own sim in. So there's a lot we could do. Kind of want to get rid of that. It's better, isn't it? Yeah. Do you guys want to know something kind of funny? Because I'm very open about financials. I'm very open about how much money I earn off YouTube. When I got cancelled, my income went up by like 30-40%. When I got cancelled, I was like, fucking hell. Cancel me again. It's like COVID. Like how everybody got rich over COVID. It was like, mate. And all the, you know, all the millionaires were like, I want another COVID. I'm like, I want to get cancelled again, mate. Cancel me, please. I want more Gucci. Cancel me. Yeah, it's massive, isn't it? It's a lot of money. Obviously, it was just like temporarily whilst I was being cancelled. So it won't happen again. But it was fun while it lasted. If any of you guys fancy cancelling me, you know. No, don't actually cancel me, please. But no, it was like my real life friends like said to me, like, Satch, like, just get the fuck off the internet for a minute. I'm getting rid of this tree. It's annoying me. They were just like, Satch, just like get off the internet because people are just talking shit. And I was like, you know what? Why didn't I think of that before? So I just did. Yeah, this is a conservatory. But instead, yeah, I like to try and do it differently and not just make it so it's just like a flush window across. I like the idea of switching it up and doing like this or something. Do you know what I mean? So it feels... One thing we are missing still from The Sims 4 is like triangular windows to go in these. I really wish we had some triangular windows to go in these little spots. Do you know what I mean? Pop that there. Do you like the house so far? It's fun, isn't it? I love that my videos are your morning shower speaker blast choice. Love that. On Instant Gaming, I have to say ad, because this is, I'm sponsored by Instant Gaming, but Instant Gaming have a Sims 4 pack sale on all year round, by the way, even if you don't use my affiliate link. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. But it does. So I think I'm going to get overwhelmed very fast with this build. Parenthood windows. How's it going to look with parenthood windows everywhere? I wonder. Have I done these too high up? No. We could make this a bed and breakfast. Although I don't like Adventure Awaits very much. So it's kind of difficult for me to implement that kind of stuff in terms of like gameplay. I could try if you want me to, but I'm not good at it. So I'm thinking upstairs we use smaller windows. Because it's a different material, isn't it, anyway, the built material. You had an ad cover only half the screen. That is wicked. Actually, that's a good idea. If YouTube's doing that, good for them. Instead of having it cover the whole screen, I can actually like stand by that. Don't you? Instead of having an ad cover the whole screen, it just covers like a part of it. Okay, unpopular opinion, I don't care if the roof covers the window a bit. Oh, do the ads mute me? Oh. Well, that kind of defeats the point. Yeah, it would have been nice if they had ads that cover only half the screen, but they don't mute you. I understand that. That would be fine, I think, isn't it? Because they have to do the ads, whether you like it or not. But how interesting. I'm never happy with window placement in The Sims 4. Never. It always just feels wrong. But when you look at real life houses, I just want to say, guys, never get too caught up in windows. When you look in real life houses, they always look fucking weird. Real life houses always have the most weird ass windows you've seen in your whole entire life. So don't worry about it. It's chill. Yeah, if you're on YouTube a lot, I think it is worth premium. I personally pay for YouTube Premium. Just because it's a lot easier. Because I watch so much YouTube. I'm not totally thrilled with the window situation in this house, but it's one of those situations where it is what it is. I think. This is fake roofing, of course. Okay. I'm just going to change the windows of this room. I'm actually thinking we use these big ones here. Big dick windows. I used to live near like really big expensive houses. It was like this street full of like mansions. Most of them were not even lived in. They were just Russian oligarch tax havens. But they always had like big, right at the front, they would have these big glass sheds. The only reason why they existed so people could show off their sports cars to all their neighbors. You want to live in this house. Imagine trying to clean it, though. On the subject of getting banned, one of my videos lately was banned from monetization. Do you want to know why? Some random Italian media company claimed copyright over my Sims video. It was just like a random news company from Italy, and they just randomly claimed it. It happens to me more than you guys would think. It happens honestly more than you think. It always happens because like these news companies, they're run by like idiots, to be honest, who don't understand how the internet works. So it's like they'll start a YouTube channel, this boomer news company, and then suddenly, if they cover a news topic in a video and I cover a news topic, so I was actually banned. They actually claimed me because I used a video from NVIDIA, and they basically copyright claimed the NVIDIA thing, even though it had nothing to do with them. They just kind of pretended that they owned it because this boomer couldn't understand, so they were like, yeah, claim. So what happens is I have to basically go through this procedure, fill out all these forms to be like, this is not a valid claim you're making. But YouTube give you like a bunch of options of what to click, right? For the form. They give you a bunch of options of like what you need to press. For example, why are you claiming, for example, because I don't know, because you have the rights to use the content, because I don't know, something else. You basically put in the reason, but there is no reason checkbox to say this company is making a false claim on my video. There's no option for me to just write, you are making a false claim, remove your false claim. So instead I have to find the next best thing, and then I have to say, you need to remove your claim on my video because it's false, and because it's a fucking boomer, they don't understand. Yeah, we need something that just says this claim is bullshit. But because they're a boomer, they don't get it. It's incredibly frustrating. And what normally happens is when you go against a claim, right? If you guys are curious about how this works, when you're making a claim, fuck's sake, I hit stairs in this game. It's so frustrating. You can basically, sorry, I'm concentrating. When you revoke a claim, somebody else's claim that they've made against you, they have 30 days to respond. If they don't respond within that 30 days, you get your money back. But for that time period, your money's held in escrow, which is basically where you're not making money for a video. So it's like, because a lot of these companies who make the false claims are lazy, they don't want to deal with it. So they'll just let the 30-day timer run out. And by that point, you've already lost so much money from the videos not being monetized. It's like, well, there's no point now. Yeah, it's not all boomers. You know, Gen Zs, millennials, there's fucking idiots between all of us, but it's just annoying, man. Hi, if you're joining the live, how's it going? But luckily, this company did actually remove their claim quite quickly. I just basically said in my thing, like, you've made a false claim, remove it now. Remove it. It's false. Just remove it. And they got rid of it. Thanks. To be fair, even though EA is a quite shitty company, one thing I will say about EA in general is that they are very, very good when it comes to things like copyright. They're very, very good at this. If I make a YouTube video and EA claims copyright or something on the video because of their automated system, I can just email somebody directly from EA and say, hey, I'm just making this video, like, can you just please remove your copyright on it? And they're like, yeah, sure. Whatever. EA's quite, you know, they're quite decent like that. Me saying that's probably not going to help the rumours that I'm shilling for EA, that I'm in their network, even though I'm not. But yeah, they have a public email that anybody can email. That I do sometimes. It's useful. Yeah, something positive about EA. But it's obviously a different team. They're not the money-making team, you know. They're just like HR or whatever. Do you guys like the idea of putting these little lights across here? Is this a motherfucking vibe? Shame it doesn't go all the way across. Isn't it? It's cute, right? But it doesn't... What do we do? I don't want this annoying fence in the way. Maybe we'll find something else that's similar, because I do like the concept of doing that. Does that kind of go in the house a bit? No, it doesn't. Should we use this one then? What do you guys think? It doesn't go across this mini bit here, but we'll just pretend that doesn't exist. Do I think Project X will flop? No, I don't. The Sims for Marketplace, I thought would flop. The fact that it didn't flop basically showed me that the Project X won't flop either. It's frustrating, maybe not at the back. If Simmers will purchase anything from the marketplace, then they will buy Project X, of course. For sure. Just getting a drink. I'm on a Yakult craze today because I've also got this drink. Have you guys ever had Yakult? Or like just... When I lived in Japan, you used to get Yakult juice in like a big 2-litre bottle. It was so nice. Project X is not mobile. Project Renee will be the mobile game. Project Renee is just a cash grab mobile app game now. It's going to be different to Project X. It sounds like a porn thing, doesn't it? X. Project X. XXX. Project X. Project Renee. What's your name? My name's Renee. And I'm in Project X. Yeah, EA's doing 2 major projects that we know of. XXX. Oh, hi, my name's Renee. Is there an American version of Babe Station? That's just come into my mind. Please tell me there's an American Babe Station. So it's like one of those... No, just the Americans. Do you have that? Do you know what that is? If you don't Google it, please. Because I have very fond memories as a kid of accidentally clicking an extra number on the TV station and somehow ending up on Babe Station. Being fucking traumatized. Babe Station. So on our television back in the old days, there was only, well, not old days, like we have like 100 channels or so. The first like 20 or so channels on TV, they're just normal TV channels. But the higher up the number you go, the more obscure it is. And what normally happens late at night is you'll see Babe Station, which is just like these women who are on the phone. But you can call in and pay to speak with these women. They're all in their lingerie and they're doing all of these poses in the camera, like in the camera, trying to convince you to speak to them and dirty talk with them on camera. So you have like one-on-one time with them. But it's like, if you just, it's normally like a channel like, I don't know, 170 or something. So if you're trying to find channel 17, but you accidentally type in 177, you accidentally end up on one of these like these channels. And it's just so funny. Because as a kid, I always have memories of doing this and be like, shit. Yeah, Live Jasmine, but on TV. Spice Channel. Yeah, that's just basically what your regular Twitch stream is now. I don't know what it's like on Twitch for anyone watching on Twitch, but I don't really watch other people on Twitch because my Twitch home feed, whenever I go on Twitch, it's full of women who are naked, but they're covered in body paint. So they're technically clothed. And it's full of women who have these pay pigs on my Twitch anyway. These women who just pop up and they'll spin a wheel, right? They'll spin a wheel and the wheel will land on a certain number of money. And the woman will be like, you've got to pay me this money right now. And the men will pay her the money and they'll be like, pathetic. You're so pathetic for paying me this money. And like they do all this. And it's like, Twitch is allowing this. Like, that's insane. It's so insane. Yeah, I thought Twitch's guidelines were strict, but they do allow. I just feel like, maybe I'm unlucky. Maybe it's my Twitch, right? Something's going on with me, the algorithm, what it thinks I like. But my Twitch is just full of these women everywhere. It's full of them. And I don't know why. Yeah, humiliation stuff. It's a bit off for me. Do you think it's because I'm a guy? Because, well, I was looking at it because I was curious. And I just thought, like, mate, this is like... And it's when you see the hot women with their boobs. They've got big boobs. And it's like... They're not showing them off in a way that's demonetizable. They're doing it cleverly, but they're still doing it, you know? And it's like, you're playing Minecraft and there's like 7-year-old like boys watching you. Like, why are you thirst trapping for kids? That's not normal, mate. That's not... Why are you thirst trapping for little boys? Put it away. And I'm not being sexist. I just don't see men do it. Sure, there may be men do it, but I haven't seen them. Oh yeah, it's like the ASMR streams. I can't watch ASMR much anymore because it just turns me on and it defeats the whole point of ASMR. Because they're always so horny. To be fair, if I was an ASMR YouTuber, I would 100% do all these like ear licking videos, like get that money, 100%. 100% get that money. Lick those fucking ears. I would love to do ASMR one day, but I don't think I'm quiet enough. I think my voice is annoying. And I think you have to be hot for ASMR because it's all thirst trap stuff, isn't it? I'm not hot enough or demanding enough. Boyfriend ASMR, that's funny. I used to watch ASMR. I used to watch this girl called Latte. She's cool. She's a Korean girl and she did quite good videos. I don't know if she still does it. And I used to watch this Australian guy called Joe ASMR or something. I think that's what his name was. Don't know if he still does it. Yeah, I'm too unserious for ASMR. Like these people, they're really serious about like their role play, and I just wouldn't be serious about it. I just would not be fucking serious. I would be so stupid if I did ASMR. I would be so fucking stupid. Is my name biological? Yes. A lot of people don't know this about me, but my name was actually written in my DNA. Basically, before I was born, it was biologically set. So I'm kind of stuck with it, unfortunately. I like accidental ASMR, where they're like they accidentally trigger you. Do you know what I mean? Like, have you ever listened to like an old lady speaking and it just makes you feel extremely calm? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like when old people speak or something and they've got they're really patient and they speak really slowly and stuff. I live for that shit. Yeah, unintentional ASMR, that's what it is. I love it. Trying to find a light to pop outside. Some kind of... Oh, maybe like there's an outdoorsy lantern. Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, we need to do a door that goes out here. There is a new base game one, isn't there? Patio door. This one. I could do, I think ASMR's really open. There's a lot that we could do with it. It's just, am I capable? Am I capable of being relaxing? I think that's a push asking me to be a relaxing person for 5 minutes. I don't have the attention spam, I think, to do an unedited ASMR video. I'd get fucking bored instantly. I'd be like, right, I'm done now. See you next week, and it'll be, you know, 5 minutes into the video, and I'll get distracted, and I'll say something wrong, and then I'll have to edit the whole video. Not for me. I'd rather just not do it. Hi, Mimi. You haven't missed much. We've just started doing this. I've done a little bit of the hallway. This is a huge build, and it's going to take fucking ages. So we just take it room by room. I love the idea of doing little corner pieces in some of the rooms. Like here or something. I don't know. We'll find a way. So this is kind of like new / old money. I don't know. We'll do a mixture of different things in different styles and just see where it takes us, I think. It's a huge living room. So big and a weird shape. So weird. The secret to my good skin. You guys need to use, if you're old like me, then it's probably good to use, I forgot what it's called. What the hell is it called? No, what's it called? What the fuck is it called? That skin product. Oh, what am I talking about? Retinol. Retinoids are great if you've got aging millennial skin. If you're like under 20 and shit, under 30, sorry, don't use it. For those of you who don't know what it is, retinol, because most people don't know what it is, and it makes their skin worse. Retinol will make your skin worse if you use it wrong and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So if you don't know what retinol is, don't fucking use it. Okay? Retinol is basically an exfoliator. People think retinol is like some kind of miracle cream. It's not a miracle cream. It's an exfoliation product. You put it on your skin and it exfoliates you. So a lot of people are applying retinol thinking, oh, miracle cream, because it feels like a moisturizer when you put it on. But then they end up singeing their fucking skin to pieces. Literally singed. And they fucked their skin. So if you're old like me, however, retinol is great for those wrinkles, but it does make your skin look worse for the first couple months of using it. And you've got to go through a period of looking shit. When I first started using retinol, I was getting a lot of comments on YouTube being like, Satch, there is something wrong with you. Like, you do not look normal. I was getting a lot of comments saying, because people didn't understand it. Which is kind of funny. Well, I hate how this awkwardly clips. Why doesn't it match flush together? Yeah, you got to be very careful with retinoids. But they really work at just exfoliating and making you look youthful. Something feels off about this room. Is it the lighting? Yeah, there's so much. I like this Casanova Cave stuff. I also can't recommend enough. Don't buy into beauty fads. Like, what's like a fad right now? Collagen's a big fad. That's always been a fad though. Peptides is the latest skincare fad. It was salicylic acid at one point, then it was benzoyl peroxide, and then it became vitamin C. It's all just like bullshit. It's all bullshit. You've just got to, all of these skin products do the same thing, which is either they exfoliate your skin. Fish sperm, yeah. They either exfoliate your skin or they lock in the moisture barrier. So what you need, all you need to do is find a product that helps you lock in that moisture barrier, and if you need some exfoliation, so they all do the same thing. But yeah, I like to use very basic skin stuff. Like, I don't know if in America if you have E45. You know, like basically the sensitive skin products for people with very sensitive skin. So I like to use those on my skin personally. So that makes most sense to me. Very sensitive skin products. Because these ones are literally designed medically to help you. Medically sensitive skin products are designed to help you moisturize because they're made for people with eczema and stuff. I've got very sensitive skin right now. I've got, where I inject my Monjaro. Do you guys want to see the reality of Monjaro? Can you see this? And this? These rashes? It's actually, because I've got very like sensitive, I've got a very low pain threshold. So it really, I'm not being dramatic because you guys know I'm always dramatic. It genuinely hurts constantly, and I have to take, to be honest, anyway, I do take quite a lot. You know, hay fever tablets, because they stop your antihistamine response. I have to use a lot of those because I'm in so much pain always. It's really annoying, actually. I'm not meaning to be dramatic, but it does piss me off. I just hate having my body is so sensitive to like everything. It's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. Is this game going to let me put anything in these lower shelves? I find it kind of funny that we've blocked off the window here, but I like that we've given it like cinema vibes. I think it was the right call to block the window off. Do you guys agree or disagree? Or we could do it this way instead, couldn't we? Maybe this looks better, actually, so we've got more open air in here. I've always had sensitive skin, always. Sometimes I come out in the most severe fucking rashes, and it's like the most painful experience in the world. I know it sounds dramatic, but I get often rashes so bad sometimes that I just spend the whole day in bed, lying in bed, crying my eyes out because it's just really painful. But luckily, that's not too much. It's called spontaneous hives. It's got a longer scientific name, but let's call it spontaneous hives. Yeah, it's a fun little cinema room, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try next time with my Monjaro to instead use it. I'm thinking about injecting it into either my arm or my leg. Even when I get vaccines, honestly, I get the most like horrific fucking pain for the next few days. But you don't get, it's hard to get taken seriously medically. It's if you go to the doctor in the UK and just say like, oh, I'm really sensitive to pain, they'll just be like, man up. I'm not asking for sympathy, guys. I'm just saying. It's why, like, you guys know I always complain that I'm ill all the time. It's because I'm genuinely just so fucking unlucky with everything. Luckily I don't, because I'm very healthy, actually. I'm extremely healthy. I don't get any, like... Honestly, I think I'm going to be one of those people that gets lucky when it comes to, like, real health conditions that you get when you're older and stuff, because I just don't... You know, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything. I think I'm going to be lucky when I get older and not have too many real issues. I mean, I could be unlucky, who knows, but... You're allowed to be off topic, that's fine. Which of these would I get? Snowy Escape, High School Years, Discovery University, Horse Ranch, or Love Struck? I would personally, if it was me, get Horse Ranch, because I like the gameplay, but only if it's combined with Cottage Living. Your brother found out he's allergic to eggs from vaccines. It's very random. I'm allergic to dairy. Well, I can eat a bit of dairy, but if I eat too much, I wake up the next day and my skin's all puffy and red. I found out as a kid because I ate too much clotted cream in one day. I also can't use certain washing detergents. I have to use the very sensitive ones. And even like the ultra sensitive laundry detergents they're still not sensitive enough for me. I have to get special ones that are so special they don't even really wash your clothes. Yeah, you're right, Neo Sunride. Horse Ranch, Cottage Living together are really great. Roger, I started at 6:30, I think. You haven't missed much. We basically put windows on this house I'm still not happy with the placement of. And we've done a little bit of a living room. Guys, I think I need your help with this living room because there's too much space. I don't know what to put in here. Being allergic to pork is very random. If you look on Instant Gaming, I have to say this is an ad because I'm sponsored by Instant Gaming. If you look on Instant Gaming, you can get all of the packs for pretty much over 60% off. I'm just saying. So with that being said, if a pack on the EA app you like isn't on sale, look on Instant Gaming, it might be. Sponsored segment over. Mustard is a very common thing to be allergic to, and it's not weird, actually. Do you know what else that surprises a lot of people? Lettuce. In fact, a whole variety, a lot of different kinds of salad leaves. A lot of people are surprised by that, but they can wreak havoc in some people. Depending on the leaf, of course. Some leaves are fine, others are not. Yeah, eggs, a funny one. I've never heard of an egg allergy. I mean, I wouldn't be upset if somebody was like, you can never ever eat eggs again. I'd be like, okay, whatever. Poor me. I wouldn't really care, would you? Crustaceans are a common thing. I'm allergic to prawns. It's not a severe allergy that I'll die, but if I eat them, I get a really bad headache and I feel flushed and dizzy and I just want to get out. I'm like, oh, I can't deal with this. Like, I need to get out of whatever situation I'm in. I don't think we've got a popcorn machine. I don't like fish tanks because they're cruel. We could use a fish tank. I mean, it is just The Sims, isn't it? I don't have to be anal about it. Yeah, pepper's common to be allergic to. Guys, can I tell you something really cute on the subject of animals? My gym that I go to, in order to get to it, you have to go through a little bit of countryside. Well, not countryside. It's basically like a big lake. A really huge lake. And sometimes, you know, the aquatic life get a bit lost and they end up in the road. And there were these like big, I don't think they were ducks and I don't think they were swans. Maybe they were geese and they were like walking along the island and, you know, there's these cars going at like 50 miles per hour around them. They didn't give a fuck. They were very cute. I like seeing animals out of their normal context. As well, I often go shopping in the UK. In the UK, you may have heard of this. Outside the UK, we have a shopping outlet called Bicester Village, which is where I buy all my designer Gucci and shit. But they've got loads of random animals that sometimes appear because it's right by a really pretty river. They often just start walking around this designer shopping outlet. You'll start seeing ducks for no fucking reason, like walking into Gucci and shit. It's really funny and cute. I really like it. I try and work out almost every day. Have you seen like videos and stuff online of seagulls going into shops and stealing food? In the UK, we have a bakery store called Greg's. They sell savoury bakery goods. And people always post videos in summer of seagulls walking into Greg's, picking like a sausage roll up off the shelf or some other pastry and just stealing it and walking out with it. It's the funniest thing, man. It is so funny. It is absolutely hilarious. Crows, yeah, crows I can imagine doing that. I haven't seen it though. Where is my main food shop? So, as a very pretentious person, I do shop at M&S. I'm sorry. The far right conservative that I am, I buy all of my food from Marks and Spencer's. Which, if you're American, what's the American equivalent of Marks and Spencer's? Could somebody write in the chat what they would say the American equivalent of that is? Because I don't know, and I'd be curious to know. Yeah, maybe Whole Foods. American equivalent of M&S. A hybrid of Trader Joe's for high quality own brand prepared foods and a moderate department store like Nordstrom or Talbot's for classic clothing. It's saying Trader Joe's or Whole Foods Market. Not Walmart, no. We actually have a Walmart in the UK, but it's called Asda. It's the same company. M&S is where all the rich old people shop, basically. Yeah, Talbot. Maybe I think Talbot's then, you're right. If it's rich old white conservative women who shop there, maybe it's like that. They sell clothes and food. Yeah, what's a UK version of Tesco's? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, if Talbot's is just old lady clothes that are very expensive, then that would make sense. I've never been to Costco. We have them in the UK. God, I'm so thirsty today. Sometimes I shop at Lidl because it's near my gym. But I don't go there often. Yeah, I think as a single person living alone, I don't really have a need to go to Costco. Do I? Really? Guys, can we fit anything else in this room? Can we fit anything else in here? What do you think? A mirror? Could do. Something cutesy like that. Doesn't suit the vibe. Too modern. You could have a little mirror. I don't know. Yeah, let's have a little motherfucking mirror. With a little motherfucking table underneath it. Oh, I like that. I'm popping that there. That is a vibe. If I haven't seen a vibe in my life. We don't have pets in this household. If you want to put a pet in there, you can put your own in. Let's shove that in there. Go on, do it. Find a cute plant to plop in here. Oh, and in there. Go on. We don't actually have a sim that lives in here yet, guys. What I'm thinking is that we actually keep this one empty so that you can place your own sim in there. We could make a sim to put in here. Very open to doing that as well. Just depends on what we're thinking in any given moment. Yeah, sad beige mum would live in this house. Yeah, I don't want to add, we're not adding, this is going to be another one of those show homes where we don't add too much clutter because it's going to be like a house that you move into, if that makes sense. So we don't want to add too much into it. Love how this is called Posh Stripes. I don't think it's very posh. Not at all. Yeah, Destiny needs some neighbours. These neighbours fucking hate Destiny in her fucking haunted house. They want her out. Not happy with the windows still. Really not happy with them. Destiny's house is haunted, but it doesn't have shit windows like this. Does that make it look worse? I don't know. I think my favourite build that we've done so far for this save file is Willow Creek Park, Magnolia Blossom. I don't care about stuff clipping through the roof. That is what it is. Do you think the windows need shutters? I'm getting rid of these windows. I hate them. I really fucking hate them. Nope. It just doesn't feel right. Sorry. Bye-bye. We keep those ones up there. I'm thinking we do shutters. Because I think we need more detail. We could do these ones from Discover University. Should we do these? I quite like these. Oh, baby, baby. Why can't we just be together? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think these ones are nice, aren't they? I think it's going to have to do. I think these are a lot better than the other ones, for sure. For sure. I know you guys think it's wild that I'm putting a window where this roof is. I know you think it's wild, but from the inside it does let light in, even though we can't see it. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Because of how this wall is shaped. Are they too low? I think your IQ's too low. These windows will look nicer on the outside if they match those ones. We just know we get rid of that. Hi Donna, yes, I am live for once. Pinky up. Pinky up. I like how do any of you guys listen to K-pop? They're sampling a lot of like old techno songs, old rave songs, rather randomly. I think it's wicked. Okay, these windows look a lot better, don't they? K-pop's a lot more varied than it used to be. It used to just be like old school cheesy K-pop, but they've westernized quite a bit now, so I think there's a bit of something for everyone with K-pop. A lot of K-pop, you know, a K-pop trend lately is to make UK garage songs. Like there's a group called New Jeans. Well, they actually disbanded, but a lot of their songs are like garage. Yes, I know it's clipping through the roof. I don't care. I truly couldn't care less. The flowers are from Get Famous. Do you guys know that song? But you know the Blackpink song Jump? So I keep seeing songs Every time now somebody releases a techno kind of song, like a rave song, it's always like, you're copying Blackpink. Because the kids these days, they don't understand what the old songs are, so they think they're copying something new. Oh my god, you guys need to watch Kevin and Perry Go Large. It's a British, very old British music a movie where they play old trance music. It's basically Kevin and Perry. It's a old stupid fucking comedy. They basically go to Ibiza and it's just fucking stupid. The whole thing is just fucking stupid. It's such a funny movie. Guys, I think this build is going to destroy me. I'm getting destroyed by this build because I just can't deal with this shit. I've never been to a rave. I don't know if I would like it. I think I would love the music, but I'm really like anti-drugs. So I don't know. Let's be honest, everybody goes to those things. They're on something, aren't they? So I don't know if I would really enjoy it, to be honest. But I wish I could. I guess I could just go for the music and ignore everything else going on around me. I'm thinking we have a dining table over here, but then over here we have another living space, right? Because it's so big. God, yeah, I'd love to go to a rave. It sounds so much fun. A pool room. We don't actually have an indoor dining room, which is kind of funny. It's just a conservatory, which, yeah, it is what it is. Da 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 da. Were the Venga Boys a thing in the US? They were in like everywhere in Europe. Yeah, I'm too old and grumpy for a rave. I'm happy to rave in my shower every morning. I don't really go clubbing very much these days. Not for me, to be honest. But last year, like in summer and stuff, I used to go out clubbing a few times with my niece and nephew because they're like 18. So I went out clubbing with them, you know. I'm the cool uncle that comes along. Yeah, I think the last time I went out clubbing was with my niece and nephew and their friends. And my nephew's black and like most of his friends are too. So the last time we went out with them, you know, we went to a lot of British nightclubs, they have the black room or like a black night. And I really enjoy the music in there, actually. I really enjoy the music in there. Sometimes it depends on my mood. Sometimes I love that. Other times I love the like emo music or something. But I like the rap music and stuff. It's fun. So if I go to a club, I'm kind of hoping that they've got, you know, I don't know, hip hop room, R&B room or something. That's my favorite. Guys, I love these little... It's too much. I won't place too many, but these are cool, don't they? They look wicked. Yeah, bars are much better. They were charging £14, 14 Canadian dollars for a beer. That's fucking insane. Crazy. Yeah, you'll enjoy the movie if you're not from England. It's funny. You had a version of the Venga bus. That's cool. Where are these candles from? Love Struck. They're cool, aren't they? I think this room is lit just enough in this corner here. But I find as well, when you go out clubbing these days, they charge you so much money for drinks. It's insane. And I especially notice this as a person who doesn't really drink that much alcohol. Doesn't really drink at all these days. They'll charge you so much money for one drink. And it's like, you know, they'll charge you like 15. They'll charge you, I don't know, £8 for a vodka Coke or something, which is like the equivalent of what, $12 in America. And it's like, I could just, for that price, I could buy a whole bottle of vodka and a 2-litre bottle of Coke and just make my own at home. Do you know what I mean? So why are you paying that much for that bullshit? I don't get it. Why people spend such an egregious amount of money. Yeah, shots as well. I personally would honestly just rather not. I'd rather stay at home. Call me boring. I would rather stay at home and have a board game night than spend that much money. Much rather that. Yeah, my American friend told me about dive bars. We don't really have those in the UK. The closest thing to a dive bar is like a small little pub. But it's not the same, really. It's not the same. Yeah, I'd love to visit one, I think, if I went to America. I'd love to visit a cute little dive bar. And get hate crimed. But in London, because I live near London, it's quite nice actually, because they've got these really just like fun bars. There's a chain in the UK called NQ64, and it's like an arcade, and they've got arcade themed drinks. Like they've got Super Mario themed drinks, they've got Tomb Raider drinks, they've got, I don't know, Rayman. Well, it changes like the drinks that they have, and it's really cool. Like there's a lot of bars and stuff like that in London, which I like to go to. The experience of it all. And they've just got like loads of old arcade machines. It's quite a fun experience. And there's a lot of, in London, they've got a lot of like cocktail making classes where they send you on this like experience. I think it might be in Manchester in the UK as well. They've got a prison bar where you get locked up basically and you have to kind of smuggle your own drink in. No, I used to live in Manchester. Sorry, I thought about living in Manchester. A biker bar? I can imagine a biker bar just being full of like... This is so judgmental. I just have an impression in my head of those like biker bars being full of women with daddy issues. Looking for a big hairy man. Or full of gays. If there was a biker bar in the UK, it'd be full of gays. 100%. I need to stop using the exact same objects in all of my builds. And just push the boat out a bit. Would I ever go where, Saucer? Where would I ever go? Yeah, it's cozy, this little space, isn't it? It's cute. Put a cute little candle on there. Little bar lamp. This is cute, isn't it? Oh, a biker bar. Yeah, I would go. I don't know in America if they'd hate crime me though. For being gay, because you guys don't have, like, no offense, you guys don't have the best like human rights and shit, do you? So I don't know if I'd be too scared. But sounds like a fun idea. I'm open to it. Do we do like a curtain in the middle that's like... Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Because it's so big. Loving the depressing millennial beige in this build, I can't lie. Any excuse to use fucking millennial beige. I'd love it. Best to avoid America. I'd love to visit New Orleans though. Mardi Gras. What do you guys think of having two dividers? Can you give me your opinion, guys, about having a couple dividers like this in the living room? Just to separate the space out. Do we like it or is it not a vibe? Because it's like a dining space. I think this looks fun and cozy. Doesn't it? You love it? Yeah, we'd do it. I love it. You're not a fan, Pretty Princess? Well, it's 20 against 1, I'm afraid. I've got that song in my head now, Meet Her at the Love Parade. I like Bebe Rexha. Rexha, I don't know how you say her name. She did like a remake of that song lately. I've started listening to her music. It's quite funky. This is so live, laugh, love. So live, laugh, love. I don't want to do live. I don't know if I want to do live, laugh, love in this house or if it's too much. There's only so much live, laugh, love I can take, and we've done quite a lot of it in this build. I don't know if I can take any more live, laugh, love. I'm blue, da da dee na na na. Okay, so today we actually did quite a lot. We finished off this build over here, and we did a sim and create a sim. We've done and redone about 10 times the fucking windows in this build. So I'm happy to call it a day today because it's quite late. I need to have a shower, get some sleep and shit. And then tomorrow, we'll try and we won't finish the build tomorrow. It's not possible, is it? Unless we really fucking crack on with it. I'm saying tomorrow, I'm not live streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow, oh, I could live stream tomorrow. Going on a date. This day, can't do this day, can't do that day. Yeah, I don't know when I can live stream again, sorry. Yeah, this one was just a big surprise. But we'll do another one another time, I think. And then I'll tell you about the date. I think I can live stream tomorrow. I'm not sure though, so I'm not scheduling it in. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna have a bath, I think. Lie on the sofa and play Pokopia. Or go to the gym, I don't know yet. Alright, thanks for watching the stream, guys. Thanks, I hope my date goes well too. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, 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 bye.